All right, welcome back, everybody. Sean Kennedy, Director of Instruction at the Cliffs Clubs. I'm here at the fabulous mountain park with their head professional, Mike Williams. I've been struggling a lot with, I'm just going to say, making the right decisions on the golf course. So I've booked some time with Mike to get some help. And Mike, what kind of ideas do you got for me to help figure out what I should be doing when I get on these monster 600-yard par 5s that you have out here?
Well, really one of the most important things at any time on this hole or any of the holes is having a good strategy. Sean, one of the things we'll work with you on is making sure that your strategy matches your strengths and your weaknesses.
Awesome. And Mike came up with another cool idea, like to kind of get out here and use the golf course for real practice. So we're like in the real environment of golf to kind of help me develop my skill set and work around my strengths and weaknesses. And the other awesome thing that Mike decided to do is that we would be riding around on the golf board. So we're going to surf the earth today when we're going through this little purposeful practice.
Okay, Sean, so we've gone ahead and we have determined the strategy that we're going to use for this hole, starting off with a driver. But as this hole sets up perfectly for a draw, Sean normally goes ahead and hits a slight fade shot. So what I'm going to do is to get Sean a little bit out of his comfort zone in order to improve his skill set, to improve the toolbox, is to start hitting have the ability to hit the draw shot. So Sean, when you go ahead and hit this shot, instead of normally, as you would normally hit the shot straight off with a little bit of a fade there at the end, I'm going to ask you to use the same target spot, but then go ahead and try and turn that ball from right to left. Whenever you're ready.
All right, so my start line, coach, I'm trying to kind of work it right off this bunker right in front of me, right on the right edge of that bunker, and then gently curve it to the left.
Exactly.
All right.
Just a slight draw to the left.
I will do my best.
All right.
Great shot.
One of the newest ways to get around the golf course at the Cliffs at Mountain Park is the new golf boards. Surfing the earth, as they say. If you're interested in doing this the next time you're at the Cliffs at Mountain Park, go ahead and call the golf shop for more details.
So now here I am in the fairway, and one of the other things that I really struggle with when I get on slopes.
One of the things that when you are practicing, you do have to practice what you're not so comfortable with. So when you do get into those situations in the golf course, you've had some practice and you've had some time with those shots to where it's not so foreign to you. So even though you hit a beautiful drive down the middle of the fairway and gave yourself a nice lie, I'm not going to give you that lie. I'm going to go ahead and, as you say, we're practicing. So we've got to make sure that we utilize that. So we're going to put you on a downhill slope here. And so we're going to go ahead and hit those shots. Well played. Okay, Sean's gone ahead and hit his second shot. He actually hit a really nice shot, ended up in the middle of the fairway. But Sean had told me previously that about 45 yards away to a short pin is not one of his best shots. And so this is where we've gone ahead and moved to on his third shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little bit of a challenge. We're going to, as you see where the pin is right now, you don't have a whole lot of room between you and the pin. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give you, with your current skill set, we really should be absolutely looking at getting up into the ball and into the hole in absolutely no more than 3 shots at this point. So
Totally agree.
Hitting a shot like this, what would you say your expectations are when it comes to how close you'd want to hit this wedge shot?
Well, I'd like to hit it, probably within inside of 6 feet. That's what I would like to do.
Okay.
Maybe I'm more likely to hit it inside of 12, but I'd like to hit it inside of 6.
I think that's certainly a good, it's a good goal to try and achieve. But just keeping in mind that PGA Tour, some of the best players in the world, their average from this distance is about 8-9 feet. And so keep that in mind with expectations, even though it's great to have goals. That's how close they hit it. So I think realistically, if you're looking at your ball finishing within 12 feet of the hole, that's going to be regarded as quite a good shot. And then you'll just go ahead and ride your luck with the putt to try and make that birdie. So with this challenge, certainly go ahead and try and drop that ball as close to the pin as you can. But know that I'm going to give you that sort of 12 feet as your challenge. I want you to hit it inside there. If you don't, I'm going to give you a penalty. I'm going to go ahead and drop that ball 3 steps away, and then you have to as a penalty, then you have to try and get up and down from there to go ahead and get that 3 shots. So
I could have a wedge shot that ends up on the green, but then have a short game shot afterwards.
Exactly. So we're just going to put some pressure on you, knowing that you have to sort of go ahead and try and hit it within that 12 feet.
So I got a proximity to the hole. I'm trying to hit it inside of 12 feet. I'm 45 yards away. Let's see what happens.
Great shot.
All right, well, I don't know. Is that 12 feet, Mike?
I think you hit a nice shot, but let me go ahead and sort of measure it. 1, 2, 3. Sean, I think you're just slightly outside of that 12 feet.
Yeah, I agree.
The challenge that we gave you. So what we're going to do ahead now is we're going to go ahead and walk to just the side of the green, and I'm going to do that 3 paces, just like what I said. And I'm going to give you a challenge now to where we go 1, 2, 3. As the ball rolls, created a situation to where it's somewhat of a penalty for you. So now you're left with this shot, just try and get up and down to get your 3.
Mike, first of all, thanks for taking time on your busy day to help me out, kind of figure out some practice strategies on the golf course to really get better. I kind of been flatlining for a little while, and I'm really looking excited to getting on a golf board and playing some of these practice games with the golf board to make it a lot more fun. So this is my quick recap. Stop me if I'm kind of out of place. This is my understanding of what you do. So whatever your skill set is, get pushed just outside of it. Get outside of your comfort zone to kind of learn some new skills. So for me, hitting a driver that draws for a right-handed golfer, curving right to left, is not something I like. So I love your idea. If I'm going to go play a round of golf, I should make that my attempt to try to, off every tee box with I'm using a driver, make the ball curve right to left. If you're out and there's nobody around and you have the opportunity to work on your skill set, find environments that you don't like and practice those shots.
Right.
So that was my approach shot off that severe downhill lie. That's a great idea. Thanks so much for that one. And then this wedge challenge. I know for me, if I play par 5s like you, I can't hit them in 2. So my wedge game is important to me so that I can keep my scoring in your realm a little bit. So that's a great idea. Thanks again for your time and all the great ideas.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you for our next version of Purposeful Practice. Cheers.